looks like a U, open end on the other end. And the way they were doing the Last Supper at this time was the host, the leader of the Passover meal, because right, this is a Passover meal, is at the bottom here, and he's right in the middle. So this is where the host sits, the leader of the Pesach and the Passover. And then where are the seats of honor? For next, this is the number one seat of honor, the right hand, right? You're at the right hand. Jesus sits at the right hand of the Father, right? And over here is the second seat of honor. And then going down, less and less honor given, right? So you're at the very end. Okay, so let's imagine this. I actually did this with the teenagers for the Passover recently. So Jesus is here, reclining like this. This is not easy to eat this way, actually. You should try it sometime. So Jesus is here at the Passover, right? And he's leading the meal. And we know something from the story about where some of the people were seated, right? So John, the beloved disciple, where is he seated?
Right there.
He is right here, because we're told that he leans into Jesus' chest. When Jesus says, one of you is going to betray me, it says the disciple whom Jesus loved leaned into his chest. So I would have Mark lie down here and illustrate with you. That's okay. So imagine leaning over, just basically going like this. Hey, who is it that's going to betray you? Now, where is Peter? Peter's certainly the number one disciple. Where is he? Right over here.
On the left?
He can't hear, right? He doesn't know what's going on. He has to say, hey, what's he talking? What is he saying? Which tells us what?
He wasn't right there.
He's not in the seats of honor. He's probably down where Jim is. He's at the end, one of the lowest seats. Okay, well, remember in Jesus' economy, the first will be last, the last will be first, the way up is the way down is the way up. Right? So, who's sitting in the second seat of honor? Has to be Judas, because Jesus is the one that I give this bread to. Now, you try this sometime. If you're here, you can't really go too far that direction. Judas has to be here. And what does that tell you? We may pity Judas. We may sympathize with Judas, like feeling like one of them. We may not like him. But what was Jesus doing right up until the end with Judas? Loving him. Loving him. So there's a tremendous lesson in that for us. There's always going to be people we don't get along with. People who stab us in the back. People who hurt us. But Jesus, even on the cross, as the nails are getting put in, Father, forgive them. They don't know what they're doing. Love and mercy. Tenderness. So here we are at the Last Supper, and just to round this out, Passover meal. So there's lots of different, we would call them liturgies, the orders of the Last Supper, Haggadah. So there's variations on how you can do it, but remember, part of it is you take the bread, the matzah, and you say, this is the bread of affliction, which our fathers ate in the wilderness. Remember, Jesus takes the bread, and what does he say? Yeah, this is the bread of my affliction. He says the Passover lamb thousands of years ago was really pointing to me. That Passover lamb was sacrificed to free you from death, but I'm going to make a sacrifice to free you in a permanent way from sin and death. So this meal is tremendous. And Jesus says, as often as you eat this bread and drink this wine, do this to remember me, to proclaim my death, to explain what it means I've done for you. So after the Last Supper, they get up, and John gives us a fair amount of material, what happens in between John 13 and the crucifixion, because they're going over to the Mount of Olives. But there's conversation, Jesus talks about the Holy Spirit, and then he gives a beautiful prayer in John 17. It's called the High Priestly Prayer, where he actually prays for us. He prays for those who are to come. So that's what this spot commemorates. Well, let's pray.